You just have to jump.
What are you doing? I am so sad that I didn't pause a fraction of a second earlier to tell you I told you so. Ooh, why do we have our knife out right now?
I threw so hard.
Yeah, you did. And it's not because of this play. It's actually because of
Just have to
this.
jump.
First of all, I'm pretty sure you're doing this too far out. I'm going to pull up
Just have
Jing.
to jump.
I don't think you can do it this far. I think you're in a lot of trouble if you do it this far. And then you definitely should be getting further. Definitely should be getting further. I'm pretty sure you started further back. Oh my god, I'm such a noob, dude. I'm actually such a noob. Oh man, I actually don't know how to satchel. It's painful. Thank you. You can get like further up than I'm getting. We gotta pull up the Jing VOD, man. Because I know he goes for this play and you need to see the difference. The difference is measurable and your day is saved. I don't want to see a YouTube clip of it. I want to show you Jing going for it live in a ranked game because he's just as likely to mess it up here as Ari is in their VOD. Does that make sense? I don't want to grab like a YouTube highlight of it. I'm grabbing an unpublished Twitch VOD.
Flash it away.
So any like error is shown.
Flash Heaven.
Do you see it? Gun out while we're fighting. You don't see him? We still have our gun out. Now we got one tapped. But he actually does it from way back there. He does it from way back there, which seems to be way safer. Here we go. You see how he clears this side of heaven? It's like really common for enemies to be there. Compare. Compare.
Just have
Contrast.
to jump.
Compare. Contrast. I'm going to make you painfully realize that Radiant is further away from you right now than Immortal 2 was from you when you were gold. But the problem is you can see it. You can see it. Want to get coached? It's free. Join the Discord, read the VOD submission rules, submit a VOD for my moderation team to approve, and then show up to any VOD review stream and enter the raffle. Check the events tab on my Discord to see when the next VOD review stream is. Enjoy the video. Raise play. Wait. Deja vu.
I'm netting main. She's a little on site. Out. Hell.
Solo.
Elbow.
Elbow.
One on site. Thanks. Me.
Player standing.
Nade still kills me in heaven.
Ooh, I wouldn't nade there. Yeah, it's low value.
Seven bullets.
Dude actually is just running away.
Ignore you.
Spike
The
planted.
Raptors.
He was there already.
Yeah, he didn't clear rafters. At this point, I'm probably shifting back heaven. You got to keep in mind they're in a 2v1. And so there's this threat that you have to ignore. And that threat is Cypher coming this way. The reason why you have to ignore that threat is because Omen doesn't have another friend. If it were 1v3, Cypher could comfortably go mid, bait those two, and win the round for his team. But because there's only two of them, Cypher can't just give you this duel against Omen. He wouldn't do that. That's crazy. So Cypher's almost certainly going to stay heaven and control it and be ready to fight you CT or come out rafters like this. So my immediate intuition in this scenario would be you make this noise running this way and then you shift back and come up here and you will see Cypher essentially. If you like don't see Cypher here, then he's rafters and you could almost like pre-fire him.
One way still works. I'm rotating.
Looks like B.
Three there.
Doman's one. They're the 2 month prime.
On site.
Better. You're actually
On
better.
site.
Judge default.
Okay. This is good.
On site.
Judge default.
Now you need to be running the way right now. That's a judge. Gotta chill. You gotta chill.
Default still there.
82, Cypher.
Oh, it is so late. You actually got nade.
Cypher third.
They're 55 Omen. Close.
Oh, Ari, this is so your round. Okay. Freeze. The way that the best Sheriff players play, and you probably know this, you're probably kicking yourself right now. They don't peek in these scenarios. They hold. in the off angle. You have off angle advantage, and it's a lot easier to hit the one tap. The nade's gonna pressure them into peeking you as well, which is good because you've got off angle advantage. On 10 HP, like this type of peek, you're asking for it. You're asking for it. We got a chillax here. We had him. We actually had him. But you see, and this is actually the thumbnail of my video today, which is you pre-aim too much and you die. So right here, and I believe it was an Immortal VOD. Right here, you're looking to pre-aim to peek, and now just you weren't expecting them to run at you. That's the problem. Because, I mean, tough. Your crosshair's not on them.
55.
And wow, man, if we didn't take that extra 50 from the judge, though, we might have had it.
Omen, close. Default, default.
Player standing.
No.
Stunned.
One enemy
55.
Oh, we can win!
Let's
Ooh.
Yeah.
What I mean? I needed it.
I'm caged off. I'm caged off. I'm caged off. He crossed. He crossed. Close on me. I thought he was a
Nice.
lurker.
Dead.
Nice.
One mid, one mid.
Okay, this is really good. This peak is really good. This is personal choice. However, I will let you know. Tens is peaking this with ADS here, and I actually am too at this point. I've found this really consistent conversion on these types of peaks. Like, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, like these types of peaks. He also has done it in this type of round. I've seen tens do this peak on this map. But right here, because your angle advantage is so ginormous, the ADS peak feels really good. Anyways, after you kill that guy, you're backing up this way. Maybe a little serpentine, I can't tell. The problem is, I don't like that. It's kind of an easy shot for this dude with the sheriff. And I'd rather, after you kill this guy, that you're out this way. You peek main and you can like, you see, you're minimizing your risk. And we don't need to rotate super fast. We got gun advantage, man advantage,
I thought
Dead.
he's a lurker.
Dead.
like everything advantage at this point.
Nice.
One mid, one mid.
Oh,
I'll be in 2 seconds.
You got your friend. You come down him. Where are they? Right there. Okay. I gotta reload jet.
And,
One enemy remaining.
Nice round.
Yeah, you play off my turret if you
Sounds
want.
good. Alright.
Nade A. I'm popping all off what you guys see.
Yep. She didn't break himself in there.
114.
Nice.
Not with you.
He left. No one else.
They're gonna leave, they're gonna- yeah.
It was only 2.
Bro, it's up. Out there. They're out. I'll be at.
Just studying this. I don't have time.
It could be late me.
Yep.
Okay. If you're sus of ropes, you need a boom bot before you drop.
I'm turning mid with you.
Okay, which is it? Now, I personally wasn't sus of ropes, but you have your gun out right here. And so you're clearly sus of ropes. So you need to boom bot.
Yep.
You have to trust your instincts. You're doubting your own instincts by dropping into ropes, because I'm sure you agree, Ari, that if they're right here in ropes and you're just dropping in, you're dead more often than not. And so right now your instincts are saying they might be ropes. And so where's the boom bot?
I'm
You're disagreeing with yourself.
turning mid with you.
Swap for retake. Nice kill, bro.
One mid, market.
I have flash for default whenever we're ready.
Where's this market?
Yep.
One max.
Not that.
I'm in position to flash whenever.
Go ahead.
9% sight.
I'll flash you there, Kojo. I can't flash.
Oh, 2 back there. 1 right here.
Pillar bad side main.
Enemy
B.
30 on Omen. And
Spike
Viper.
planted.
Blind.
Oh,
I think we're rushing this a bit. So you've got time. You always won't be me. I think we're undervaluing off angle advantage.
Jar's not blind.
I'd be expecting this B main guy to peak at some point. And I want to like hold them.
Main 137 on. I'm rotating.
There's a common saying in chess, and I think it applies that last round in slightly a different way. But the saying is essentially that if you make like 10 threats in a row, the enemy will feel so much pressure that they'll make a mistake. And that doesn't seem right. You know, when you think about chess, and this is like grandmaster level play, by the way, it doesn't seem right. You're like a grandmaster making a mistake just because of like pressure. Surely not at that level, but you're wrong. Yes, at that level, it's like a well-known like phenomena. And the same idea sort of applies in Valorant solo queue, high elo. The enemy team, given enough time, is almost certainly going to peak something they shouldn't. Okay. And So the difference between you and me in this scenario is that I'm hedging every bet that this raise is going to give me this fight, because you can't route this way. You're entering a crossfire. It's sad o'clock.
I'm full blind.
Fine.
Clean. This peek could be better. This peek could be way better. You're already peeking before your gun's even out. Oh, look at me. I can't even nade it. We need more care. I'll show you LA example. Does this guy post his VODs? No, he hasn't published his recent VOD. Never mind. I was watching him play Lotus last night, and he took a peek very much like how I just demonstrated, and it got him a kill.
They're running away from me.
I'm already at that beat.
Last two, one more.
Big
I'm
flash,
moving.
big flash. Yes, sir, yes, sir.
He's close. Nice.
Nice.
Good round.
He's right side.
Spike down mid. Come mid. Dactor, come mid.
No. They're just
gonna flash.
spawning from...
No, don't flash yet.
Two there.
Yeah, no, walk up on him. I'm walking up on him.
I'm baiting.
Yeah, as long as sports guy isn't weird, he'll keep that tier 3. Ooh, what the hell is that guy doing?
Dead.
DP. 30.
Did let him plant.
I heavily disagree with this. We're on a map that is strong for retakes. Our teammates already have a cross. The fight's already happening. You're not going to get there in time with this anyways. And I'm super happy playing retake
Did let him plant.
One enemy remaining.
with my satchels. We're starting a little passive a lot of these rounds.
Cypher trip here.
You can leave me, Jed. Leave me.
One mid.
I've crossed.
Get on me.
Like if we compare, our Killjoy just took a fight. Our Omen's looking for fights. Our Gekka's contesting important space. And we're just rafters. What's this guy doing? What's this guy doing? Looks like my judge for real.
Mid again, mid.
Yeah, fast like just this area. Do you see how I can watch the first like 4 seconds of the round and I can almost certainly tell you that this dude's Radiant Pro? Just like here, like they know it's mid, and so he does this high jump spot as he rotates. Like everything is so refined.
Mid.
A lot of ramp play. Damn, he's actually crazy.
Really?
He really thinks the guy's close.
It's not.
One enemy
Is it?
remaining.
Ooh.
I'm low, guys.
He was dead.
I agree. Huh?
Logi call out.
What? What?
Okay.
Doggy call out.
So this is the part where I pause and I ask you, Ari, which VODs have you seen on Split? Because I'm seeing a playbook that's very different from ours. And so I want to figure out who you're mimicking right now, because this is really, really, really important if you're trying to get to Radiant. You can't wing it. Stealing that jump peek. You mostly watch Wardell. Okay. I mean, I'll pull up a Wardell VOD, but I'm not even... Does this guy play Raze? What? He's taking my money, man. For you guys, for the VOD, I'm paying. Let me in. I'm subbed. Let me in. Hard reload. I tried that. I tried a Control Shift R. We're in though. The second hard reload. You mistyped. It's Shazam. How do you typo that? I just gave Wardell my $5. How much is he paying you? This is messed up. It's messed up. Raise, Split, Shazam, Pro VOD. Thank you for the prime, Xanias. You'd be subbing to everyone for their VODs at this rate. It's all good. I'm happy to support. Okay, I don't mean to hate on this guy, but does this dude even raise? What the heck? Why are his satchels so like... His like playbook is fine. I feel like... I don't know. Play it competitively? That's a good question. No. No wonder. Why would you waste server time learning an agent that you don't play in comp? Yeah, he just plays it in ranks for fun. That makes sense. Yeah, we gotta be careful about who we're watching, Arya. Like he hits Radiant playing Raze. And he competes in high Radiant playing Raze, but he's not the best. And why wouldn't we want to learn from the best when we can easily find the best? Like, there's a lot of pro level players who do play a lot of Raze. Almost always better to go for the one tricks at the highest caliber. So for example, I see people in chat going Asuna, and I would say no. And it's not because Asuna isn't cracked at Raze. It's because Jing exists, and Jing is literally a Raze one trick, and he plays professionally. Why would you want to study the guy who can play 3 agents when there's a guy who really mastered 1? They put in more time. There's just no reason to watch Asuna's Raze when Jing is in the world. And it's not because Asuna's Raze is bad. It's because Asuna is good at other agents too. Jing is like heckin' world renowned for his Raze. Asuna's world renowned for his like gameplay, not Raze in particular.
Give enough heaven. Push me out.
Why watch Jing when you have
out.
OPAD? It's true.
Out heaven.
That smoke's actually pretty good for you.
Three.
Flex Ninja is the open to watch, right? I would probably watch Xander, Sam, Bang. I'm gonna be that guy. I know the PWEA list has lots of content creators on it. I personally would just watch the pros. I don't see why you would watch Gray FPS to learn Raze when Jing is in the world. I don't see why you'd watch like Acre the dog to learn Cypher when Nats is in the world. Like if you're trying to compete, at the highest level. Rafer C, I mean, he's a pro level player. So it's just like Jing exists and has tier 1 experience.
You have a cage here.
Nothing mid.
Kick cross, cage.
I'm rotating fast.
Who should you watch for Killjoy? I don't know. I like FNS. Who should you watch for Yoru? I really like Tens. Tens is Yoru's like surprisingly prepped.
I bought the retake.
What the hell?
I bought the retake.
Elbow.
Spike planted.
Oh, sir.
Okay. You're crazy. You're actually crazy though. So you know KO's there, he tags you. You're 12 HP right here. I probably wouldn't have even swung. I'm not gonna lie. Like you're assuming that the dude's not ready for you. I'm kind of expecting them to be ready for me at this point. Like, I would have wanted to kill that guy here. But obviously your satchels make it really hard to do that. So you get here, I'm kind of like on the bomb. Oh, Mello's here. This is good. This is good. This is coach all the heckin' high immortal students.
Planted.
Because this is also sort of Mello's entire focus right now. You see how everyone in Immortal makes these mistakes, Mello? You've got to be better than this to hit Radiant. And it's really hard
On site
to not do
and
that.
heaven,
I
maybe?
do that all the time too.
I didn't call someone this round, bad. Anything A?
Cage cross A.
I'm rotating. No.
Cage cross A.
I'm rotating. No.
That's really tough.
Keep
She also
doing
like
mid.
missed on Gecko and hit you, dude. It's not just discipline bio not mate. A lot of the time, even if you think you're playing disciplined, you don't recognize the odds either favor or disfavor you in a given engagement. Some of them are really tricky in the moment to identify.
Oh, I forgot my jet.
What?
A.
That's tough.
They're out.
Yeah, if you're like ramps, it seems a lot easier to hold.
You can 3-stack and then have.
And Jing really likes
Oh,
being
yeah.
ramps. You know what I'm saying? Like even with the shotgun.
walk
Although
up.
if you're like insta satching out, are you doing close?
Up to mid.
I'm in one.
Got him.
Different.
Talking me.
Juice yours.
This is no good. So you already killed the Cypher right here. Now you hear Sage dogging, or Sky dogging, sorry. So it's a non-zero chance that there's some dude here holding you. This peak is no good.
Talking me.
Mid.
That's actually crazy they're baiting her like that.
Talking to me.
Yeah, let me just keep peeking. You got chill.
Hey, can you play
That
Vent?
setup is crazy, but the point is, the pattern's a lot simpler than you need to think of it. I'm bad with words. You kill this guy, and now if you want to peek out, you have to be really careful of off angles, because players in your level area understand the value of off angle advantage. They understand it and they play it a lot. And they play it so much because it works, because people peek all the time in this ELO as well. So you just killed this guy's friend. You can't just run out like this. You're gonna lose the fight. It's disadvantageous.
You just have to jump.
What are you doing? I am so sad that I didn't pause a fraction of a second earlier to tell you I told you so. Why do we have our knife out right now?
Two. Two one side or two blinded.
One's
Go
side.
ahead.
Side.
Go vent B. We can go vent B.
Right sides.
Where's my gun go?
B. We can go vent B.
You threw your gun,
There's
but
one.
Omen's ghost is
One's
landing
outside.
behind you, Raptors, right here. Watch, watch. There's this ghost right there. You see it? Shoo! It's flying behind you. And then you're coming out here. You're like, give me that. Oh, man. It's probably like, did it fall off? Where'd it go?
Right sides.
Where's my gun go?
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Sight, heaven. Oh, I threw so fucking hard.
Okay.
Hell.
Eyes down.
One side.
I threw so hard.
Yeah, you did. And it's not because of this play. It's actually because of
Just have
this.
to jump.
First of all, I'm pretty sure you're doing this too far out. I'm gonna pull up
Just have to
Jing.
jump.
I don't think you can do it this far. I think you're in a lot of trouble if you do it this far. And then you definitely should be getting further. Definitely should be getting further. I'm pretty sure you started further back. Oh my god, I'm such a noob, dude. I'm actually such a noob. Oh man, I actually don't know how to satchel. It's painful. Thank you. You can get like further up than I'm getting. We gotta pull up the Jing VOD, man, because I know he goes for this play, and you need to see the difference. The difference is measurable, and your day is saved. I don't want to see a YouTube clip of it. I want to show you Jing going for it live in a ranked game, because he's just as likely to mess it up here as Ari is in their VOD. Does that make sense? I don't want to grab like a YouTube highlight of it. I'm grabbing an unpublished Twitch VOD.
Flash it away.
So any like error is shown.
Heaven.
Do you see it? Gun out while we're fighting. You don't see him? We still have our gun out. Now we got one tapped. But he actually does it from way back there. He does it from way back there, which seems to be way safer. Here we go. You see how he clears this side of heaven? It's like really common for enemies to be there. Compare. Compare.
Just have
Contrast.
to jump.
Compare, contrast. I'm going to make you painfully realize that Radiant is further away from you right now than Immortal 2 was from you when you were gold. But the problem is you can see it. You can see it. Every
jump.
single little detail. Why do we have our knife out here? You gotta clear this side. And that's the worst part. It's like, you know. It's just like when a heckin' gold player watches back their own VOD and you can see everything. You're like, I mean, why am I aiming at the ground? Why did I do that? Like, you can see the mistakes, but the problem is gold players' mistakes, there's a pattern. Usually you can focus on one thing and fix them across all your maps. Here, this is a split mistake on this play. This is, you need to have your crosshair there this round. That's not generalizable. It's not, I can't tell you, oh, you should clear right side of every heaven that you clear. No, this is this map, this round right here. You've got to clear that. And that's why it's so much harder to go from this rank to Radiant, because you can't generalize a lot of the improvement. It's just like, you need to know. You need to know
Side
that.
or two blind.
Right sides.
And then you need to do it.
Go vent. Heaven.
Close left.
Ooh. Nice try. Let's see go around. Okay.
Naded.
So their raise is heaven, yeah? Is that the nade that you usually throw?
Flashing sight now.
Elbow.
Who was that?
Out of charges.
Flashing
Sky.
sight now.
Elbow.
If you came from screens.
Watch heaven, watch heaven.
Okay.
Watch heaven.
So raise could already be in screens.
On the screens.
On the ramp.
Ooh, we're safe. That was risky. It's hard buy round.
Main with the judge.
Okay,
Judge,
almost
judge.
heaven.
One screens. I give it up. Late 80 main.
Ooh. This is a really good play. At this point, I actually like the way you play this round.
One
I've got no
screens.
complaints
I
at
give it
all.
up.
Backing away from screens like this to isolate the main fight, this is really good. You just got shit on. I like that play at that point.
I'm flashed.
Yeah, really hurt, you main.
There's 2 in vent right now.
I naded them.
Doc Key, thank you for the tier 1 2 month. To
Flash out
Diver
heaven.
State, thank you so much for the prime.
I don't know if you're talking to me, but I don't have one.
Satchel out.
One way me. Back side.
Ooh.
But I don't have one.
Satchel out.
One way me.
I think. Are we still strafing towards this wall here? I think you stopped. Watch. You're going forwards. Forwards. The forwards momentum when you die. Guys are demons. They're demons when your movement isn't perfect. Yeah. There we're moving towards him. So our head is
There's 2 on site.
our head is
Raptor,
stationary on his
stairs.
screen.
Back to hide this.
Yeah, people are demons. Like we just watched a Jing VOD where he perfectly AD peaked ramps and got one tapped. That's part of the game. That's part of the game. At a high level, now at low level, you'd be like, Wahooch, I always get one tap when I peak, and that's your fault. At high level, when you always get one taps when you peak, a lot of the times unlucky. But there, that was our fault. That was our fault. That was movement. There's no excuse for that other than we were holding W and we should have been holding A.
From heaven, shoot it. I'm just
Okay.
One rafters.
Okay, one raptor.
And now here,
I'm just
One rafters.
it's the inverse. You totally ignore this threat entirely.
Okay, one raptor.
Here's a judge.
My ult's ready. Here comes the party.
Judge in
Nice.
vent. Nice. Go side, go side, go side, go side. There's at least 2
CT,
B.
CT.
I smoked them off. I smoked them
Ooh,
off.
I don't like this. Yeah.
CT.
I smoked them off.
So Wingman's gonna plan for heaven.
Go side, go side, go side, go side. There's at least
And
2
I've
B.
never had a gecko do this for me on split. And that's why I need you to know when I explain. This is not like a prepared thing. I just see Wingman's gonna plant here. And I think, where can you shoot that from? Okay. Let's draw like a red box where Wingman can be shot from. Okay. I can see pretty much all of this box from heaven. Even if there's a site player, they can't break Wingman unless they come into my box. The only real threat is a hell player, but I would not be worried about hell. Don't know about you, because it doesn't make sense for there to be a hell player and a rafters player like that. And so there's no reason to come out of heaven. Heaven control is insanely important. The bomb's getting planted and they can't stop it. They cannot stop the bomb from being planted. The only way they might be able to, and I'm not worried about this, I'm not gonna lie, is some dude with balls of steel shift walking, hugging this wall underneath rafters like this, breaks Wingman. This might happen if you're facing a pro player. I think you're pretty much chilling otherwise. This is maybe the only realistic response to the Wingman plant if you stay heaven. And so like if you're really heckin', like if you're playing at LAN against Cloud9, maybe you boom bot right here. But otherwise you stay heaven.
I smoked them off. I smoked them off.
We don't need this guy. Watch, the bomb is
What?
still
I
gonna
didn't
get
even do that.
planted.
Fuck. On site,
You see, they can
default
fight
nine.
her from heaven. She can't do anything.
Oh, 144 KO. KO one shot.
But now you see what happened heaven. KO fought Gecko,
Yo, heaven.
and we weren't there.
Heard me.
Now heaven control is in jeopardy.
It's half.
It's
though.
half.
Oh, we still have it. We win.
Gold.
You see, I can skip the round. I know we win the round at that point. That's how important heaven control is with that plant, and we just gave it away.
Fire in the hole. Satchel out.
Yep, there it is. She's up close.
Anacar one
Rage
page with time.
usually plays heaven.
What the hell?
Up close to.
Oh, it's a sheriff.
Barrett push B with me.
Wait, there's
Oh,
up close to or push up.
Okay. You either need to say I'm fighting this guy or I'm not fighting this guy. And if you're fighting this guy, I think we need to off angle or jiggle from cover, use a nade.
Barrett push B with
If we're not fighting this guy, I think we gotta get the hell out.
I deserve to die.
Heaven. I think you just fight together. Just do it B together. It's one guy, 1v4.
Grenade.
Upstairs.
Fight. Hey, he ulted.
Remaining.
All right, Ari.
Yep.
This is gift card worthy. You're committing to your decisions and it's lit. It is too lit. And that's why we are higher RR than we were before. It's lit. However, we've got a mountain. And that mountain is prep. So I will see you in 800 years. Playbook for every map for our in agent pick with screenshots plus VOD links. Homework is due before next VOD submission. Gotta refresh to save the nose.